Greetings everyone and welcome back to the FIFA 18 Coventry City career mode here on my YouTube channel. So as you can see from the league table, we are currently 4 points clear of Burnley, who currently sits in second place, and we're also about 7 points clear of Norwich, who currently sit in third. So things are looking pretty good for us. We're also playing in the League Cup semi-final as well against Tottenham, as you can remember from the last episode. We still have the second leg yet to come, but that'll be in the next episode. But for today's episode, first of all, we take on Peterborough, who currently, I believe, are struggling in the table. Yep, they are second from bottom. And then we also take on Reading, who are kind of mid-table. These two games should be pretty winnable. Alright, so here we go up against Peterborough in today's first game. I'm going to keep the same team that lost 4-1 against Tottenham. We actually didn't play too badly in the first half, but second half, quality and fatigue just kind of caught up with us in the end. So yeah, we're going to keep the same lineup. That's how we're going to do it today. Reece Hall obviously in goal, Sarmiento left back, playing him for Malasech, who currently is still injured. Jack Grimmer at right back, Conser Willis through the middle of the defence, Cannon, Mega, Stevenson, Connolly through the middle of midfield, and then Diatta and Carlson leading the line. So here we go at the Ricoh Arena up against Peterborough, a team that are struggling in the league, and obviously we're playing very well. Confidence is still high despite that 4-1 defeat against Tottenham. To be expected, to be honest with you. But you know what? Let's try and correct some things, get a few goals today, and keep up our promotion push. Chance now earlier there for Peterborough. Poor defending there. Lloyd got through on goal and put his shot at the near post. Trying to beat Reece Hall on near post, but eventually the shot is actually quite well wide. Still half a chance for Peterborough. Mega's found the run of Diatta now. He's got Carlson in the box. That's a good looking ball. Carlson can't quite get there, and neither can Connolly, unfortunately. But still, Diatta got in a good position now. It's a decent looking ball there. Defended very, very well for Peterborough. Here's Grimmer now on the overlap. Carlson's peeled off to the far post. He's put a decent ball in. There's Carlson with the header. Oh, just past the post. Unlucky there for Carlson. Great through ball, great run, sorry, from Grimmer there. Wonderful ball on the box, begging for Carlson, got on the end of it. It was narrowly past the post. Unlucky there for the big striker. Diatta's going to latch onto that. He's got Carlson again in the box. That's another great ball. Carlson this time, surely. And it is 1-0. Actually, I don't think Carlson got on the end of it. I think that might have been an own goal. We'll find that in just a few moments in the replay. But great ball from Diatta, put it in the right area of the box. Carlson attacked it, and I thought Carlson got the final touch, but it may have been an own goal. Yeah, in fact, it was an own goal. Carlson putting the defender under pressure, and keeper could have done a bit better, but we'll take a 1-0 lead. Diatta does well there to win that back. He's got Connolly in the box as well as Carlson. He's going to stand it up though. There's Stevenson. Not the best ball in the world, but forced the Grimmer at the edge of the area. He's going to hold it up. A little bit congested in there. We're going to recycle the play. There's Grimmer again, looking for Diatta this time. Oh, can't quite get there. And Carlson couldn't get the rebound either. Chance now for Peterborough. Rose is through on goal. Takes a shot. Good save there from Reece Hall. And Grimmer's going to make the necessary clearance. That's actually a wonderful ball too to Diatta. Now is through on goal. Diatta chance to make it 2-0. And he finds the roof of the net. 2-0. Counter-attacking stuff there from the Sky Blue Army. Back to front football. Jack Grimmer, launcher for Crepin. Diatta gets on the score sheet. Gets in there. Fantastic finish there from Crepin. Grimmer all the time in the world. Picks out his man. Keeper stayed on his line. A couple of touches from Diatta. Then an emphatic finish into the roof of the net. 2-0. Chance now again for Royes, and that's another good save there from Reece Hall. Despite us winning 2-0, Peterborough still have the chances. It's a little bit concerning. Ball's whipped in, got the first header. See if we can get the ball clear finally. Penny turns Carlson at the edge of the area, lays it in. That's a decent looking strike, but always rising, always going high. There's Connolly now at the edge area. He's got space to shoot, wraps his foot around it. Always going wide of the post though. Decent chance there for Connor Connolly. He's kind of gone a little. It's kind of gone quiet the second half of the campaign so far. I expected more from him this season, but there was still a half a chance for him to get himself on the score sheet. Here's Diatta again. He's looking for Carlson in the box here, but it's easily blocked and goes by for a corner kick. Last minute chance here to make it perhaps 3-0 just before the break. Connolly's going to put it to the far post. Grimmer is there on the volley. The ball's gone back across and it's fall to Willis. He finds the back of the net. 3-0. Gets in there. Jordan Willis there, making it 3-0. Pretty much putting the game beyond doubt now, just before the halftime break. Grimmer does very well to put it back across, and a great first-time half volley there from the centre half. And it's a rare goal for him, first of the season, in fact. Alright, so here we go, start of the second half here. A couple of changes. Brought on Leclerc to play just behind the two centre forwards. Move Connolly back in the centre midfield, and I've also brought on Camacho for Grimmer, giving Grimmer a little bit of a break. Great ball though for Camacho. Carlson's now through on goal. Carlson to make it 4-0. Can't get there, but surely this Diatta on the follow-up, and he does. 4-0 to the Sky Blue Army. Not a great finish there from Carlson. Got a bit lucky with the rebound that fell to the feet of Crepin Diatta. And that's put us up 4-0 now. Good first-time finish though from Diatta. Keeper perhaps could have got the rebound if he tried a little harder. But nevertheless, 2 goals for Diatta, 4 for the Sky Blues. Chance now for Peterborough to pull one back. That's a wonderful challenge there from Camacho. The ball's ricocheted around the box, and it's 4-1 now. No more than surely a consolation goal for Peterborough here, but poor defender nevertheless. Great challenge there from Camacho. And good finish in the end. Not the strongest of effort, but still solid finish there from Marias. Here's Leclerc now running at the heart of the Peterborough offence. He's done so well here. He's going to try and hold the ball up, looking for support. He finds Connolly. Back to Cannon. Cannon to Stevenson at the edge of the area. He's got Camacho on the overlap. Found him. Camacho stands the ball up. Diatta with the hat-trick. Straight at the goalkeeper. Oh, what a save that was from Reese Hall. Smashing effort there from the Peterborough left back, and a chance now perhaps to make it 4-2. But what a save that was from Reese Hall. Climbing the ladder to his left-hand side and pouring the ball out with a very, very strong save. There it is, a Fulton whistle has gone, and it's finished a 4-1 win for the Sky Blue Army up against the Posh. And comfortable victory, nothing really too difficult about it. Some laps in defence, defending, kind of giving them a couple of opportunities in the game, but apart from that, good, solid performance from the boys. Now, Middlesbrough coming for a bid now for Habib Mega. Now, Mega is one of the key players to our team. Strong midfielder. £5 million is the offer, and honestly, I can't accept that. His value is $5 million. I'm going to expect at least double for that. He's under contract for at least another year or so. So I can't really accept that offer. $5 million is nowhere near what I'm looking for if we were interested in selling him. So here we are up against Reading now, away from home at the Majeski Stadium. I think that's what it's still called. Anyway, we're up against Reading today. As you can see, same lineup, same team. No injuries have come back. Marasic is out for a prolonged period of time, and so is Tom Kraus. Those are our 2 missing players. But apart from that, got a pretty strong lineup out there. I expect to get a victory here today as well. Alright, here we go. First bit of action here in the game. And a chance now for Reading perhaps. He's got to the byline, pulls it back across. It's a good saving challenge there. The ball ricochets around and goes behind for a corner kick. So we've got to defend this. 4 minutes in, better pressure early on here from Reading. Ball's ripped in. Good clear punch there from Reese Hall. Foul at the edge of the area from Willis there. Not quite sure that was a foul. Can't say I agree with the referee there. Here's a chance now for Swift for Reading. Obita is actually going to stand over the ball instead. Flicks off the wall, and Reese Hall decides to punch rather than try and catch it. And we're very lucky and very fortunate to get that ball clear. Another chance here for Reading. They've been absolutely all over us since the beginning of the game. Jack Grimmer gets there at the far post. Can't get the ball clear. Ball's hanging on the edge of the area. That's a great saving challenge there from Ben Stevenson. Now a chance for Mega perhaps to cause a counter-attack. Looking for Carlson. Can't quite find him. And late challenge there. And that's what the Reading player's going to go into the book, perhaps. Nope, he's not going to go into the book. Thought he was. Here's Mega now turning. He's got space to run into. He's going to have a dig from distance here. Ooh! Creeping effort there, and the keeper was forced to scramble to his right and make a good save. Running through a crowd of players, which I'm pretty sure put the keeper off a little bit. But still, good save from Mega. There's Stevenson now. He's got Grimmer. Finds Grimmer. He's going to cross it in. That's Diatta now with a header. Oh, the defender did so well to get back there and make a last-ditch header because Diatta pretty much had a clear run on goal. There's Connolly. Back to Mega again. Finds the feet of Diata. Couldn't get a shot off. Poor second touch, and the ball's cleared out of touch for a throw-in. Oh, Stevenson now throwing goal. Stevenson! Oh, what a save that was from the goalkeeper. Beautiful one-touch football there from the Sky Blue Army. And Stevenson got a clear look on goal. Struck it well enough, but the keeper made a save what looked like his forearm. Still, it counts, so good save there from their keeper. Let's see if we can make the most from this corner. Ball's whipped in. Half volley there from Carlson. Can't get any power behind the shot, and it's easily cleared. Chance now. Ball's going to the far post, and Grimmer does very well to head that behind for a corner kick. And John Cannon's going to get a yellow card for a late challenge about 15 minutes ago. Here's a corner though. Swip's going to whip this ball in. Let's see if we get this ball clear, and we do. And Diarra's going to latch onto that. So 2 minutes added on time here in the first half. Been actually a pretty... Honestly, it's been a pretty good game. Honestly, fairly honestly, the draw is about fair right now. Both teams having their chances here. That one miss from Stevenson definitely stood out for me as the miss of the game. But we'll kick off the second half for the same team. Obviously, we do have lots of options as well. We can try and change formation. Just try and change things up a little bit. But so far, so good. I'm going to keep things as they are. Let's see if we can make a bright start to the second half. Here's Carlson now. Carlson's going to put the ball in. Oh, what an effort that was. That would have been a goal of the season candidate there if that went in from Diarra. Overhead kick. And what a good save from the goalkeeper there. Obviously caught the goalkeeper off his guard. But a wonderful, wonderful effort there from Diarra. Almost a goal of the season. There's Carlson again, causing problems at the edge of the area. That's a great effort, and what a goal from Carlson. Talk about goal of the season candidate. That could be one right there. What a goal from Carlson. Beautiful turn at the edge of the area and wrapped his left foot around it and found that far corner of the net. 1-0 to the Sky. We got to take another look at that. As Stevenson just finds the feet of Carlson there. One touch and boom. Using the defender to screen the goalkeeper there. Goalkeeper didn't see it till late, but he found the... just a little bit of a gap there between the defender and the goalkeeper, and what a goal that was. Keeping no chance in hell. And 1-0. Chance now for Redding to hit back straight away. Ball's put in the box, and John Cannon does very, very well to get back and make a save and header. Saramento, unfortunately, was caught ball watching there, got caught underneath the ball, and the attacker almost got a clean header if it wasn't for John Cannon. Ball's whipped in now. Stevens should get that ball clear, and he does so pretty easily. There's Connolly now from the edge of the area. First time strike from Connolly off the inside of the post, and Carlson surely for 3-0, sorry, 2-0 I should say, and it won't count. Looks like Carlson was offside. Great strike there from Connolly, found the inside of the post. Carlson was quickest to react, but unfortunately I think he was still in an offside position. Didn't really get a good look at it, but I'm going to go ahead and believe the assistant referee on this one. The game's been held up here. John Cannon's gone down with what looks like a knee injury. It's going to have to be taken off, unfortunately. That's a big blow to us because John Cannon is a very, very important player in this holding formation. So Goldburn's going to come on in his place, a natural replacement. I'm also going to make a change up top. I'm actually going to bring on Ponticelli as well for Carlson, despite having that wonder goal. And I'm also going to bring on Jody Jones. Bit of pace up top now, just to try and stretch the opposition, because obviously Reading are going to start pushing forward, means lots of gaps to exploit, and Ponticelli and Jones are two of the fastest players in the squad. So let's hope we can take advantage of that, and maybe get another goal just to seal the result. Here's Jody Jones with that pace I was talking about. He's got enough pace to get behind the man here. He's thrown goal, lays it back across. Stevenson, first time! Oh, good save there from the keeper. Not the pullback I wanted, but it ended up working in the end. Here's Stevenson now from the set piece. He's going to whip this ball in at the near post. We're fighting for it, but we can't get a clean header. Here's Jones now looking for Ponticelli to beat the offside trap. Almost does so. Defended as well to get there instead. So we've got 12 minutes to go in this game. Still a tight affair, 1-0. In fact, there's a chance now, though, for Reading. That's a great finish, 1-1. I said it was a tight affair. Game could go either way still. But that was a great finish off the inside of the post. Resaw, no chance. Disappointing to concede. But still we have time to bounce back and maybe snatch a winner here later on. Here's Jody Jones. He's got Connolly inside of him. He finds him. Connolly! Gets in there. Connolly. I mentioned the last game, he hasn't gotten the score sheet in quite some time, and this breaks a long run in duck, and we're back up 2-1 now. Jody Jones putting pressure on the back line, Ponticelli to Jones, lovely weighted through ball, couldn't have done any better there, and Connolly first time smashes it past the goalkeeper, makes it 2-1, gets in there Connor Connolly, 4th goal in the championship this year, expecting a much higher return, but glad he got one today. Here's Jack Grimmer now, getting forward here later on. Only 3 minutes of added on time left. I'm surprised he's that high up the field. Lays it back to Stevenson. Just got to try and keep ball now. If we keep the ball, this should be a solid result. Grimmer couldn't get the ball to a man in grey, but we're doing well to hold on to it, of course, until I mentioned that. And it doesn't matter anyway. The game has finished 2-1 to the Sky Blue Army. Late goal here from Connor Connolly gives us victory, and it keeps the forward momentum going. A couple of wonderful saves in there today as well from Reese Hall, including a possible goal of the season candidate from Carlson. Very, very pleasing display out there. Connor Connolly actually got the Man of the Match award of an 8.8. So good performance all the way around from the boys, and keeps up our promotion push. Alright, so unfortunately got some bad news about John Cannon though. He's going to be out for 8 weeks with a dislocated shoulder. That's a big blow to us. Lucky enough, we have plenty of guys ready to step up in his spot. In particular, Matt Goldburn, who's coming in this team, done very well. And then after him, we've got plenty of options in the middle of the park as well, with Gonzalez, Roth, and Zidane as well. So plenty of options for us, so I'm not too worried about it. But still, losing John Cannon is a bit of a blow. But apart from that, that's going to wrap up the episode there. Let's take a quick look at the league table real quick. Alright, so this is how the championship standings look right now. As you can see, 4 points clear still of Burnley, who are hot on our tail. And then we've actually extended the gap now to 11 points ahead of Norwich. So we're looking increasingly like him. We're going to get promoted automatically. Whether it be champions or not, it's going to be up to us. But so far, so good for the Sky Blue Army. Still on the lookout to try and bring some players in if possible. But as you can see, not much to work with as far as wage budget and transfer budget goes. Might have to be a little bit creative there. I want to try and bring some players in. Regardless, we're going to look out for future projects and future Wonder Kids, that kind of thing. But if you got any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to take a look at those players individually. In the very next episode, it's a big one. First of all, we take on Tottenham Hotspur in the second leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. And then we take on Mansfield in the FA Cup 4th round. So, Cup double next up. That'll be obviously in the next week episode. This obviously comes out Sunday. It'll be Saturday. I'm going to try and stick to Saturday, Sunday for FIFA, and during the week for FM. So, let me know in the comments below. Have any suggestions on players I should look for to sign that are cheap, available? Obviously, I mean, cheap is primarily the only thing I can ask for. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video. And if you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.